What are the key ways of leveraging the whole strength-based approach once people understand their strengths is to build up an internal network of strength coaches. In old-fashioned change management, these would be almost strength-based change champions. And they would be the resources that people can go to in terms of really getting great feedback. So, all right, so Net Promoter Score, absolutely, we find that strength-based approaches would increase positive customer feedback, and the whole idea around Net Promoter Score. So we could certainly align that with a strength-based approach. So when we think about building an internal network of strength-based coaches, we need to obviously think a little bit about developing those that want to become strength-based coaches, develop that capacity to do so. Their job is to really help develop individual and team strengths and help managers focus on the depth of understanding their strengths. So tactically, how do we do that? We identify coaches, people that have a natural disposition around developing others, to be highly credible and influential partners in this process. You'll find that employees will want a resource that they can go soundboard. You'll see that managers will want to also have that capacity or that support in helping them develop build that capacity to have those great conversations. And so that internal network becomes mission critical. And then, of course, you can use the Gallup approach in terms of additional education and support, and we'll share some options around that at the end. Next, please. So the types of things that you can also start to think about is you can use strength-based or strengths coaches should represent different functional areas. So you spread them across the organization for a full organizational impact. Most strength coaches play the role of a player or coach who may have a role in, say, HR, OD, or be a well-respected manager in the organization. Sometimes you look for influential people rather than job titles. And most organizations start with a small number and then grow as interest, need, and adoption increases. We have discovered that if you start with one team, that tends to go so well that the team talks very nicely or in highly energetic terms about the impact, and then other teams will go, well, why aren't we experiencing that? And so you can go team by team, for example. The role of the coach is to support the manager to use a strength in their role and develop strengths on the team. Time for coaching, it varies. It's really 100% full-time coaches, depending on the type of organization. A number of coaches varies, but a good estimate is, say, one coach for every 20 to 40 managers, to give you a bit of a span of control there.